The Hue Pass app is designed to assist colorblind users with color correction and navigation in urban environments. The initial interface features a eye symbol here representing the app's core functionality to help adjust the hues and establish a navigational path at the lower part of the screen, collecting next transition to the sign interface, where users can enter their email and password or other login methods such as Facebook or Google. Following login, users select from one of the four main types of the color blindness. For each type, I have crafted a unique color palette that avoids the color users cannot recognize. For example, for green color blindness, the palette avoids the green, utilizing the recognizable purples and yellow instead. Similarly, for red blindness, the palette comprises the greens and the blues, while for the blue-yellow color blindness, it features reds and oranges. Monochromacy is addressed with a varying shade of the gray to facilitate the color recognition. Once a user selects their type of the color blindness and the corresponding palette, the app interface's color scheme adopts accordingly. For instance, selecting the first type results in purple and yellow theme throughout the subsequent screens. After selection, users are taken directly to the home screen, where displays their name, information, and the type of color blindness. The central part of the interface includes a tutorial button that instructs how to use the app and a community section where colorblind individuals can search for and engage in different activities. Next is the AR scan function, currently using a filter button that simulated a real-world object scanning. Now you can see the screen is in the simulation in the physical in the real environment scanning. For example, in front of me is a red bus. Selecting the red on the color bar at the bottom highlights the red area within the view, with the rest of the background is in the grayscale. Typing the highlight button emphasizes the selected color again, and the shift button adjusts the view for better clarity. The bulb icon in the top right corner represents the flashlight, useful for enhancing visibility in low light. The pause button here in the bottom right corner stops the real-time scanning. Accessing the option button here presents a different color blindness setting. Since the green color blindness was pre-selected upon entering the app, the G button is automatically engaged, activating the real-time correction filter for green color blindness. If we hitting this button talks to the normal vision view, the magnify glass button informs use of the selected colors, which is displayed on the color bar here, currently beige. It's where shows the color's name here. In the performance button here, users can customize the setting like revising the camera view among other adjustments, or adjust the other parameters of other functions. Click here to go back. The add button here allows the users to close the interface to view the real environment without the menus, which can be reopened as a need. We can also pick a photo from the gallery to identify the colors. For example, if we choose the first image here, such as selecting the deep red here. If we click the sky here, it will recognize the sky as gray and show the color's name here. And we return to this page. Next step is the navigation interface. In the navigation screen, we can search for the routes. I clicked on the search here, for example, selecting the I London and click on the direction buttons. The interface will appear 3 different modes of transportation, and then the bottom of the different routes of the time and the kilometers. I will pick the first one, and then we'll start navigating you through the routes. It will show the route with a dashed line, so that the users can identify how to drive the route without relying on colors. There are also voice prompts in this area to help the users to navigate. And you can click the finish button here to end it. In the profile section, users can update their details or change their color blindness type. I clicked the color blind setting. It will jump back to this page, for example. This time I will choose monochromacy. For the monochromatic color blindness, I use the black, white, and gray in interface color scheme. The difference between monochrome color blindness and the other 3 types of color blindness is that you need to memorize the different patterns for different colors. Then I clicked on the tutorial pattern, which shows the different patterns representing the different colors, and the users can customize it to add some new one here. Let's use the scan function. For example, now we are scanning our surrounding in the real time. For example, traffic lights here. The different colors will be covered by corresponding patterns. The diagonal lines cover red area. Dashed line indicates orange. Waves for green, and the vertical line for black area. Remembering those patterns corresponds to recognizing colors. For the monochromatic blend, you can also use the search button here, and click on the name and tell you which color it is. Page here. But the pattern model can perceive multiple colors on the same screen at the same time. And the next step, we choose the navigation button here. It is same as before. I just choose a different color palette. Finish, and this time I switch to the right blend screen. We can see the color scheme is mainly blue, which is convenient for red blend people to use this app. I will show the color scheme of each interface according to the previous flow. The last one is blue-yellow blind. this interface that's correcting for the blue-yellow deficiency. It's a normal color. That's all my hi-fi flow. Thank you.